Yeah, so this is Bruce's Defender, and Bruce has got a couple of Land Rovers, and as you can see, he's got solar on the roof, and I think that's an alucab or something like that. Roof tent, so obviously he sleeps up there. He has got plans to.
So that's the roof tent up there?
Yeah, so that unclips and opens out.
That's a beast of a roof tent, isn't it?
Yeah, they're really nice M1s, and it just suits the Defender so well. So that's where he sleeps up there. I think at some point he's planning to maybe cut a hatch through so he can step through to the vehicle from inside. Doesn't need the ladders and stuff. But yeah, that's a future edition. But it's quite a nice. It was a farm vehicle. It's had a whole fresh chassis to it. You know, a couple of nice bits, removable steering wheel. It's and it drives pretty good for that. You know, I've driven a few Defenders now, and they take a specific type of patient person to ride them, but you know, it's quite a nice one, this, and Bruce is one of the most active campers I've ever met. Yeah, so this is his Defender 90. But what I would say about these as well is that now, I mean, having parked this next to my van the other day, it's tiny. Yeah. It's so small, and its footprint is tiny, and when you're in it you can see all four corners, super maneuverable, super nice. So to have something that's this size, small on the road, you know, easy to get into a parking spot, easy to maneuver, you can take it anywhere, you know, green lanes, off-road, whatever you want, and you still get 12 volt off-grid power, your fridge, cold beer when you get there, somewhere to cook, and a full-size bed. I mean, pretty awesome. Yeah, and this is the Tough Trek 270 awning, I think. So this awning, you unzip it and it opens out and does a 270 degree cover, so it covers all the way back to the back round here.
No way.
Yeah, so he's got one of those on his Dormobile as well, and they're amazing. The amount of space that they cover and everything.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get one of them for my Land Cruiser. So this system's basically been designed around the principle that everything's removable, so everything's been fit with these quick release luggage sort of. So everything's on a little quick release like that, so you can put it in and take it out pretty quickly. In here we've got the basic principle is pretty much, so Bruce had a few things that he wanted to fit in, a fridge and some camping gear in here, but this has basically been, so it's the system that I've designed that then I've modified, so this is a bit deeper so he can fit his fridge in, and so that we can get all the cooking stuff under here. So the only thing we're missing is some cushions to go on here, but yeah, this is pretty much it. Version 1 of this system. It's been a long time coming, but yeah. So on the left here we've got your main storage and your cooking surface for outdoors. So you've got a little surface to cook on outside, and this just moves up and down, or is also easily removable. This is an insert for Bruce's his cookware, so his plates and his bowls go in here, so there's two of everything. So him and his partner have got everything they need. And this is sort of your main outdoor cooking surface area as well, because obviously, I mean, Defender 90s are pretty tight on the inside for space, but then we've also added a hatch to this one so that you can still access everything from inside the vehicle in case it's raining and you want to make a brew. So we've got that, and then he also carries his dog around a lot of the time, so the table becomes the bed, so this will have full cushions on it all the way around, so his dog can sit comfortably up there and get strapped in, and then he can still get shopping and bits of whatever under here. And then this again becomes a little workstation, so Bruce can work in here on his laptop, or also you can pretty much hide that away like that, so that it just goes away nice and neat, and then that one can just slide away under there. So there's still, with this system, so you've got a bit of a gap to this end for all your door bulk and everything. There's a small gap on that end, so if you did want to add a bulkhead panel and a bit more of a sort of hard end panel to that end, you can still add that. And then on these units, we've got on the bottom, so you've got this storage here. So these have just got ratchet straps attached to the back, so that if you've got any bits in here, jumper cables, as it's a Land Rover, or anything else, you can just strap them in, and then you've not got anything rattling away under there. Again, this unit's attached with the same mechanism on the back. Really nice and solid, and that it isn't going anywhere, but it does mean that in about 30 seconds you can unclip it, take it out, and have it all removed. So the standard unit will have, like the bottom here, will have 2 doors on the top. Similar stuff, it'll just have lots of nice storage above and your bracket for the table. This one, because Bruce wanted his fridge in it, so we've added on this side is a drawer, and he's just got his little 25 litre fridge in there. So it's about as tight as it could possibly be, that thing. But it's in, it's got ventilation out the back and everything, and the cables go out the back. And then on that end, we've just got a little door and his little eco-worthy lithium battery in there, so that'll power everything nicely. And then that all just tidies away. It's pretty simple, this system, but and also these, you can still use these with the table and everything in position. So you know, if you've got these in your bed position, you can still use them as well. Nice little worktop on there. Pretty simple, but you know, this sort of system is great because it's very simple, and also we'll be able to. So when you take these 2 units out, this one upside down sits on the cutout for that one there, and you can sort of package it all very nice and neatly, stick it on a pallet and send it wherever you're going, and you know, so hopefully it should be you know, easy for people to sort of buy and fit and stuff. And I mean, one of the main questions we always get is how much is that? So I think the standard system of this, with just the doors on without a fridge drawer or anything like that, and pretty much everything you see here, will start at about $2,000 supplied, and then you know, we'll go up from there if you want to add other bits. It's about as you know, pretty good value, I think, for you know, furniture like this. That's really good quality, all hardwood, maple veneer, and hand finish. So yeah, there we go, working station. Defenders aren't really made for my big legs, but you know, it actually, when you're in here, it doesn't feel small. And this is one of the things that I was surprised at when I've driven it and moved it into its parking space and stuff. It feels so nice and big in here, and there's plenty of space for everything, but then parking it and sort of maneuvering it, you can see every corner, and it moves so well. And I do quite like the way that, I mean, my legs are a bit long for Defenders and pushing against the dash and stuff, but I have to say, this is one of the ones where I thought, I do like it actually. Yeah,
and when you've got the tent, when you're sleeping up there,
yeah,
you don't need to worry, do you? You can just literally maximise space down here to exactly what you need.
Exactly, yeah. And it also, I mean, I know that some people, you know, I am thinking of maybe making a frame also that will work with this system, that will basically be a bed frame that will have a little upstand here and run across the bulkhead like that. So when you lean this chair forward, you can actually get a bed inside here as well. Yeah. So like a little bunk. So yeah, watch this space, and if you want one of them, come to me and I'll give you a good deal for the first one.
Yeah, perfect height for me. Yeah, mega.
Nice.
What year is this again, did you say?
2003. So just push that down,
Oh,
that one, as you go in.